15 August 2020 Morning Murli Om Shanti Babdada Madhuban. Sweet children, whatever happens at every step is beneficial. In this drama, those who stay in remembrance of the fathers experience the most benefit. Question: by knowing which secret that is fixed in the drama, can children maintain infinite happiness? Answer: those who know that according to the drama, this old world is now going to be destroyed can maintain infinite happiness. There will also be natural calamities, but your kingdom is definitely going to be established, and no one can do anything to prevent it. The stage of you children fluctuates. Sometimes you have a great deal of enthusiasm, and sometimes you become cool. However, you mustn't become confused about that. Maintain the happiness that God, the Father of all souls, is teaching you. Song: the flame has ignited in the happy gathering of moths. Om Shanti. Baba is giving love and remembrance to you, sweetest living moths, who are number wise according to your efforts. All of you are living moths. The Father is called the flame, but no one knows him at all. The flame is not large, he is just a point. It doesn't enter the intellects of anyone that a soul is a point and that a whole part is recorded in each soul. The knowledge of souls and the Supreme Soul is not in the intellects of anyone else. The Father has come and explained to you, children. He has given you realization of the soul. Previously, you neither knew what a soul is nor what a supreme soul is. Therefore, because of their body consciousness, children have a lot of attachment and also many vices. Bharat was so elevated, there was no mention of vices at all. That was the viceless Bharat. It is now vicious Bharat. No human being can explain this to you in the way that the Father explains. I made this land into Shivalaya 5000 years ago. I myself established Shivalaya. How you can understand this? You know that whatever happens at every step is beneficial. Every day becomes more and more beneficial for those who remember the Father very well and benefit themselves. This is the benevolent age in which you become the most elevated beings. There is so much praise of the Father. You know that the true Bhagavad is now being enacted. When the path of devotion begins in the Copper Age, you are the first ones to create an oval image of diamonds and worship that. You now remember that you built temples when you were worshippers. You used to build them of diamonds and emeralds. You cannot obtain those images now. People here make the same images of them in silver in order to worship them. Look how much regard there is for such worshippers. Although everyone worships Shiva, that is still not unadulterated worship. You children also know that destruction is definitely going to take place. Preparations for that are now taking place. Natural calamities are also fixed in the drama. No matter how much someone's beat his head over it, your kingdom is definitely going to be established. No one has the power to do anything about this. However, the stage of your souls does fluctuate. This is a huge income. Sometimes you have very good thoughts because you are happy, whereas at other times you becomes very cool. Even on a pilgrimage, there is fluctuation. It is the same here. Sometimes, when you wake up in the morning, there is great happiness in remembering the Father. Oh, Baba is teaching us. It is such a wonder. God, the Father of all souls, is teaching us. They believe that Krishna is God. Throughout the whole world, there is a lot of regard for the Gita because it says in it God speaks. However, no one knows who God is. No matter how great the positions that scholars and pundits have, and even though they say that they remember God the Father, they have forgotten when He comes and what He does when He comes. The Father continues to explain all of these things to you. All of this is fixed in the drama. This kingdom of Ravan will exist once again, and we will have to enter it once again. It is Ravan who puts you to sleep in the extreme darkness of ignorance. Only the one ocean of knowledge gives you knowledge through which there is salvation. No one except the Father can grant you salvation. The bestower of salvation for all is just the one. The knowledge of the Gita that the Father gave to you has disappeared. It isn't that this knowledge continues from time immemorial. The Quran and the Bible etc. continues from the time of that religion. They are not destroyed. A scriptures is not created from the knowledge that I give you now, that it would become eternal and continue all the time. You write this down and then have it destroyed. All of these will be burned and finished naturally. The Father told you this a cycle ago and is also telling you now. You receive this knowledge now, and you will then receive the reward. Therefore, there is no need for this knowledge there. On the path of devotion, there are all the scriptures. Baba doesn't relate this knowledge to you by reading the Gita. He is giving you the teachings of Raj Yoga. They create scriptures from this on the path of devotion and mix everything up. Therefore, the main aspect you have to explain is who gave the knowledge of the Gita. They have replaced the name of that one. No one else name has been replaced. All other religions have their main religious scriptures. The main religions are Deitism, Islam, and Buddhism. Some say that there was first Buddhism and then Islamism. Tell them that such things are not connected with the Gita. We are only concerned about claiming our inheritance from the Father. The Father explains so clearly that this is a big tree. It is very good. It is like a flower vase. Three tubes emerge from it. The tree has been created to give such a clear understanding. Anyone can very quickly understand which religion he belongs to and who established that religion. Dayanand and Aurobindo Ghosh, etc., have recently been and gone. They too taught yoga, etc. But all of that is devotion. There is no name or trace of knowledge. They have been given such a huge titles. All of that is fixed in the drama. It will happen again after 5000 years. You know how the cycle continues to turn from the beginning and how it will repeat again. The present time will become the past and it will then become the future. It is said past, present, and future. Whatever is the past then becomes the future. You receive knowledge at this time and you then claim your kingdom. It used to be the kingdom of deities. At that time, there was no other kingdom. Tell them all of this in the form of a story. It will become a very beautiful story. Long, long ago, 5000 years ago, Bharat was the golden age. There was no religion except the kingdom of deities at that time. That was called the Sun Dynasty Kingdom. For 1250 years, it was the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. Then they gave their kingdom to their brothers and the warriors, and their kingdom then continued. You can explain that the Father came and taught you. Those who had studied well become part of the Sun dynasty. Those who failed were named warriors. However, there was no question of a war, etc. Baba says, children, remember me, and you will be absolved of your sins. You have to conquer the vices. The Father has issued this ordinance. Those who conquer lust become conquerors of the world. Later, after half the cycle, they fall on the path of sin. There are their images. The features are those of deities. The kingdom of Rama means God, and the kingdom of Ravan are half and half. Create a story about this and explain what happened next and what happened after that. This is the story of true Narayan. Only the one Father is the truth. He is now giving you the knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end. No one else can give you this knowledge. Human beings don't even know the Father. If they don't know the creator and the director of drama in which they are the actors, who else would? The Father is now explaining to you that all of this will happen in the same way according to the drama. The Father will come to teach you again. No one else can come here. The Father says, I only teach you, children. No new people can sit here. There is the story of Indraprastha. There are the names of the different angels like sapphires and topaz. There are some amongst you who are like diamonds. Look how Ramesh created the exhibition through which everyone started to think about that. Therefore, he did something worth diamonds. Some are topaz and others are of another type of jewel. Some know nothing at all. You know that a kingdom is being established. Kings and queens, etc., are all needed in that. You know that you Brahmins are studying by following Srimad, and that you will then become the masters of the world. You should have so much happiness. This land of death is now going to be destroyed. Even at this time, this Baba understands that he is to go and become a baby. The things of that childhood are coming in front of him now, and so his whole behavior changes. In the same way, when they become old, their They understand that they will shed their old bodies and go into the childhood stage. Childhood is the Satapradhan stage. Lakshmi and Narayan have the stage of adults. When they are married, they aren't said to be in their adolescence. The adult stage is said to be the Rajo stage and elderly stage is said to be Tamo stage. This is why there is greater love for Krishna. Lakshmi and Narayan are same ones, but people don't know these things. Krishna has been shown in the copper age and Lakshmi and Narayan in the golden age. You are now making effort to become deities. The father says Kumaris should become very active. There are the temples to the Kumaris and the half Kumaris. All the temples like the Dilwala temple etc. are your accurate memorials. Those are non-living whereas this is the living one. We are sitting here in the living form. We are making Bharat into heaven. Heaven will be here. You children know everything about where the incorporeal world is and where the subtle region is. You know the whole drama. Whatever has become the past will then become the future and then the past. You have to understand who it is that is teaching you. God is teaching us. You should become very cool and calm and be happy by staying in remembrance of the Father. All your confusion is removed. Baba is our Father. He teaches us and He will then take us back home with Him. Consider yourself to be souls and talk to the Father, the Supreme Soul. In this way, Baba, I now understand. I also understand about Brahma and Vishnu. Brahma emerged from the navel of Vishnu. Vishnu is shown in a lake of milk and Brahma is shown in the subtle region. In fact, he exists here. Vishnu is the one who rules. If Brahma emerged from Vishnu, then he too would definitely rule. If he emerged from the navel of Vishnu, that would be like becoming a child. The Father sits here and explains all of these things. Brahma completes his 84 births and then becomes the master of the land of Vishnu. Some don't understand these things very well and so their mercury of happiness doesn't rise. You are these gopis and gopis. They don't exist in the golden age. There you will be prince and princess. Gopi Vallabh is the father of the gopis and gopis. Prajapita Brahma is the father of everyone, whereas the father of all soul is incorporeal Shiva. All of you are the mouth-born creation. All of you Brahma Kumars and Kumaris are brothers and sisters. There must not be any criminal vision. It is in this that Maya defeats you. The Father says, remove from your intellect everything you have studied up to now. Study things that I am telling you. The pictures of the ladder is first class. Everything depends on one thing. Who is the God of Gita? Krishna cannot be called God. He is the deity full of all virtues. His name is mentioned in the Gita. He is portrayed as dark blue and Lakshmi and Narayan are also portrayed as dark blue. They can't account for this. They have even portrayed Ramchandra as a dark blue. The father says he became like that by sitting on the pyre of lust. Although the name of one is mentioned, it applies to all. All of you are Brahmins. You are now sitting on the pyre of knowledge. Shudras sit on the pyre of lust. The Father says, churn the ocean of knowledge and create methods to awaken others. They will, of course, awaken according to the drama. The drama moves very, very slow. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, always remain aware that you are the gops and gopis who belong to the Gopi Vallabh. By having this awareness, the mercury of your happiness will always remain high. Second point, remove from your intellect everything you have studied up to now and study the things that the Father now tells you. Finish your criminal eye with the awareness of being brothers and sisters. Don't be defeated by the Maya. Blessings. May you show the practical form of royalty with your reality and become an image that grants visions. Explanation. Such a time is now to come when you souls will grant a vision of your royalty through your reality in a practical way. At the time of revelation, the number of beads of the rosary and also the form of the future kingdom will be revealed. Now, while you rest, the curtain of a little dust of competition is hiding the sparkling diamonds. At the end, however, this curtain will be removed and the hidden diamonds will reveal their complete and perfect form. The royal family will show their royalty from now. That is, they will reveal their future status. So, grant a vision of royalty through your reality. Slogan. Finish all wastefulness with any method and let the powerful emerge. Finish all wastefulness with any method and let the powerful emerge. Om Shanti.